For those who want to make some contribution in this regard, the praise is
Thank you very much, David, for another opportunity. It will be very brief because I know this is time not for me. I have time to make my remarks. But I want to clarify just a few things. Because some of these I interacted with firsthand in my past professional life. Dr. Rosen spoke about the appellation, the designation, the genocide against Tutsi. Because that is what makes sense in terms of the Genocide Convention. And it is what is backed by the facts. But there is something in addition. And when I explain, it further exposes the ridiculousness of persisting in calling it otherwise. I was one time working closely with the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda. It started operations, I think, effectively in 1996. And in the initial cases that it handled, the line of defense was one, for every accused. It was, there was no genocide in Rwanda. Number one. Two, I was not involved because I could not have been involved in something that didn't happen. Maybe there were massacres, there were tribal crashes, but not the genocide. So the first cases that the court handled had a line of defense in that logic. After 6 years of operations, I don't remember the number of cases that the court had handled by then, but it is after 6 years. And you can imagine after 6 years, the court had accumulated a significant body of evidence. It had interacted with thousands of witnesses. There was a motion by the prosecutor for the court to pass a judicial notice. And for the young students, I think some of you are law students, you need to know that. The judicial notice by the prosecutor, by the prosecutor's application, was for the court to recognize that the genocide happened, number one, and that it was perpetrated against the Tutsi ethnic group, number two. And the prosecutor was successful in that application. So the legal effect of that was that any subsequent cases would never have a defendant say there was no genocide, because there was already a judicial notice. They would